Stay-at-home dad chronicles. I got my first job cooking when I was 18 years old. I was homeless and sleeping in the parking lot of a local restaurant of the resort town I was in. It was the first of many stints of being homeless. Instead of running me off, he actually offered me a job. I think one of the kids stole my damn meat tenderizer, by the way. I think people cared more about people back then than they do now. I told him I've never cooked anything professionally before, but he said I'd get the hang of it. He even gave me a small advance so I could afford a room for rent downtown. It wasn't the best, but I didn't care. I was just happy that I didn't have to sleep outside anymore. After my first day, I was immediately hooked. The swearing, the camaraderie, the chaos, it was all a big adrenaline rush. And then after all that, there was the calm after the storm. I used to smoke back then, and I'll tell you what, a cigarette after a rush was the second best cigarette you'll ever have in your life. And I'm not going to tell you what the first one is, but those who know, they know. And no, it isn't sex either. I've moved around into more places than I can count. I even lived in Guam and Hawaii for a short period of time. And I've worked at a restaurant in almost every single place I've lived. So while I do have a fair amount of experience in the industry, I don't have any culinary certifications that would say that I'm an actual chef. I just wanted to correct some people in the comments and say I haven't really earned that title. I got deep shit over the Optimus Prime joke from the last video. She told me no buns or esophagus until I can reach 20K on Instagram, 10K on TikTok, 1K on YouTube, and 1K on Facebook. I told her that was unreasonable. It took me half a month to get this far. But she told me tough titties, figure it out. So I guess I better hunker down. It's gonna be a long drought. I have a video on TikTok on how to make marinara sauce. Fair warning, I put sugar in it for my wife because she says it's the best sauce she's ever had. And some people just shit their pants over that. So just don't put sugar in it if you don't want to. If I can make enough money to bring my wife home, I'm dedicating my entire day to making content for you guys. I love doing this. It's just with taking care of 5 kids in a household 16 hours a day, I can only do so much. I really want to get into giving you guys recipes, tutorials, tips, and tricks. And long-form content and not just these voiceovers. Chicken Parmesan. Chicken Parmesan will always be 10 out of 10, kings and queens.